Welcome back to Victoria 2, everybody. Last episode, we're pretty much in the exact same spot. Our rebels are just about dead. We have to re-siege all of our land. Our consciousness is strangely low for some reason. But Britain has also released Colombia before we can get to war with them, which stinks a little bit. And also, we have to re-siege all this land, of course. In addition to the fact that we're also still in the Greek territorial war, which we're winning. Austria is going to get Bosnia, which is right there. If all goes well, if France is smart and agrees to the terms, because we have 70% war score. Austria wants Bosnia. They want to cut Russia down to size, and they want to acquire Thessalia for Greece, the whole cause of the war. Austria is getting Thessalia. They already have Bosnia under control. France has pretty much completely gotten Spain. We've had the Netherlands blocked pretty much the whole game. And yeah, the Russian military is doing pretty good, but I think Austria can hold them off. And so we should win that eventually. I'm not getting anything out of it, but that's okay. If we were at war with Britain, I would try and get Greece out of their sphere, but that's alright. We've lost a ton of money, almost $200,000, because of the war. And I'm afraid the Civil War is gonna... There you have it, guys. The Civil War has started. A house divided against itself cannot stand. I believe this government cannot endure, permanently half slave and half free. I do not expect the Union to be dissolved. I do not expect the house to fall, but I do expect it will cease to be divided. It will become all one thing or all the other. Abraham Lincoln. It is over. All attempts at compromise, the efforts of decades of public discourse on the issue of slavery have failed. This morning, the congressmen from southern states resigned their offices, and the slave states declared secession from the perpetual Union. The states of Missouri and Maryland, along with the western part of Virginia, have declared themselves for the Union, and Washington, D.C. is under the control of Union troops. A southern wind blows hard on our house divided. Of course, it's kind of funny because most of the South is was under rebel control anyways. But the bad part about that is our military is crushed, so it'll take a long time to... 3 rousing cheers for the Union, or advance the flag of Dixie. And we can play as either one, but... we're definitely going for the Union. 3 rousing cheers for the Union. Huzzah! There you go. The good news is we don't have any more southern troops because they all died. After we kill those... Oh man, well I really want to take out all this Union land first. Who has more speed? You have speed, so go take whatever that is, their capital. Where can we build troops? We're building all over the troops. Actually, demobilize. We should be able to mobilize a bigger unit soon. 1? Please tell me more than 1. Because all of it's occupied, okay. Build army. It says we can build 10. Oh, man. Alright. Well. Let's build a Baltimore cannon and 2 infantry. There. Sure. That's fine. Crush the last remaining rebels. Actually, I don't think we can call rebels in to help us, or call our allies in to help us. Yeah, they can't be called into the Civil War. I wish you could ask them to help send war subsidies, you know? That would be really nice. One of our in Georgia, one of our points, so Army's organization and Army supply consumption. Let's add the other thing to our 3rd most populous state, Ohio. Oh, wow. The Southern Democrats are actually doing pretty good. I like this. Change Pennsylvania to Southern Democrat. Reactionary. Lol. Same thing with Ohio. Lol. Just for the lols, like, that's actually pretty hilarious. How are our men losing to a bunch of rebels? Like, that's actually ridiculous. And the CSA has an army now. Kill me now. Actually, they're mobilized because they are not invaded by rebels. That is ridiculous. Because that's a mobilized unit. And the reason they can do that is because all the rebel occupation is lost. Which is annoying. You go help them and take out the CSA army. How many units do they have mobilized? Does it count them? Actually, I'm sorry, guy. Forget you. Just go up there. Go there. Then go help him. Just go there. It's easier. It's the same way. Once we take their capital at Richmond, we'll be fine. Okay, these guys need to go to a good supply area, Cincinnati. These guys need to just stay on Lexington, capture it. The CSA army is bigger than ours, but it's full of mobilized troops, so lol. Now we can... And for some reason, the rebel... it just dissipated. That is great. Now we are up to... Yep. Mobilize. All units meet in Cincinnati. Just do it. Or Washington. Forget it. They're all mobilized to meet in Washington. Let's go. Now we're talking. The Civil War. Columbia, we actually have to decrease opinion of some people. Hostile. Columbia is starting to get it. As soon as we have iron steamers, though, we can take Columbia. As soon as all of our troops in Washington are ready, we'll start invading Georgia. Now, the Civil War started. This is the Civil War episode that we've been waiting for. We have a lot of decisions involving that. The Bixby letter, which lose to war exhaustion. We need to have war exhaustion. We already have war exhaustion from the rebels, so lol. We needed to have blockaded ports, but we can't do that until our navy's available. And the CSA has monthly war exhaustion forever until they die. Sherman's march to the sea. We control Georgia, and we change their populations, but they gain war exhaustion. The Emancipation Proclamation, one of the best ones in here. It pretty much selects outlaw slavery across the whole Union, but it also adds Afro-American as an accepted culture, and that's why we have to do that. To do that, we need to occupy more than 40% of the CSA provinces. So, get to work. Where can we build troops? There we go. There we go. You know what? I'm just happy. Lewiston. There we go. There's our army. There's a real army. Are we mobilized? We are not. So, as soon as we're done mobilizing, they're starting to take land, but that's okay. Once we get our military, we'll take them out of the picture. Let them join these guys. They coming for us? They're coming for Louisville. They're coming for Louisville. They're coming for Louisville. That's okay, though. We're about to take their capital. Submerge them. Whoever the better general is, we have defense. That's good. We have a defense buff. They might actually beat us because they have 3 times our amount of troops. But, oh no. Hawaii? Wow. Socialist. Karl Marx has published the Communist Manifesto. which has led to workers in Hawaii to found a party dedicated to advancing the agenda laid out therein. They call themselves socialists and believe in a land ruled by the workers, where the workers control the means of production. Equality, justice, solidarity, and democracy are other vital points in the socialists' ideology. Socialists, I believe, become communists later, so that's nice. Or it's like an off-branch. Come on, guys, you can hold them off. We have a defense bonus, right? A dug-in bonus? Why do we have a negative dig-in bonus? Oh, that's them. Robert E. Lee. Wow. Robert E. Lee, one of the famous generals. We have some good rolls, but it's not good enough. We're getting crushed. See if you can't help them with an actual army. Wow. Our mobilized units are actually doing pretty good. Like 40,000 of them. Retreat, guys. When are they getting there? July 27th. We don't have that time. Yeah. Retreat to Cincinnati. We're losing, but yeah. Regroup in Cincinnati. They're taking their capital back, but that's okay. And we're going to move these as soon as they're there, so. So our full army will actually... Where are they going? Cincinnati? No, they're going to Roanoke, which is in Virginia. Probably going for their capital as well. Our 45,000 civilian army goes and crushes your civilian army. Hehehehe. Actually, do they have a good general? I hope they do. They have a great general. Attack and defense buffs out the wazoo. We should be able to pull that off pretty easily. Meanwhile, you guys go take Lexington. Or not. Or we can get crushed. Mechanized mining. We're crushing them, though, at the same time, so it's okay. Hostile neutral. Egypt. Those are the two that we're worried about. Colombia and Egypt. And Madagascar. Battle of Richmond, we won. Just sit here and protect it. Madagascar. Sweden. We actually want to discredit Russia. So, there we go. We have 8 points. We're still at war with everyone in Europe, which stinks a little bit. How are our units doing? Do they need to be replenished? No, they're fine. Increase relations with everyone. We're almost positive with Denmark again. Oh, I don't know what I did there. How about we go all the way with Madagascar? Sweden, I think we just did it with them or something. North German Federation. Oh, because we did the thing with Russia. Half of Austria is claimed, so they might not win for the humiliate Russia. France better get over there and help them, though, or else they're going to lose the whole war for everybody. Although I think if they're smart, they would want to give in sooner rather than later. I don't think I can do war peace because France is the leader. Yeah. War of the Rebellion. Egyptian liberation of Syria. Are they dumb? I don't know why they didn't ask for my help. Maybe they didn't, I just didn't notice. They're trying to get Syria from the Ottomans and the Russians aren't having it, so I would intervene, but I'm not I'm not that stupid, and B I just could care less. What is that? Oh, that's occupied by France. That's also occupied by France. Wow, they're going. Wow. If the French can actually keep the Ottomans occupied, then if they can beat the Ottomans and the Russians, then Egypt might have a chance in there. I don't know. Now, while our normal army is built here, let's go. So the Civil War rages on. 1860. 1860. So we have to claim 40% of their lands. And you see, that's why I didn't want to go to war. Political reform desire. That's why I didn't want to go to war with Mexico just yet, because then that would just give me a couple more Mexican territories that I'd have to conquer later. So, yeah. Our army's getting reconstructed, slowly but surely. Can I blockade anybody else up here? Blah, blah, blah. Did they ever get Hejaz? They did, darn. I need, once I'm done sphering and getting the canals, I want to start sphering the Middle East. If possible. In Greece, Sweden. What was I just doing? Oh, I was going to blockade more people. Who I'm at war with. I don't think it matters too much, because all of Spain has been completely under the control of these guys. They have a pretty big fleet, though. If I could go over there and crush them, that'd be great. Give me the best general. Yeah. But if I actually leave here, then the... Yeah, sure. Why not? Leave here. Let them leave. Oh, they know. They know, though. Anyways, whatever. It's 2 ships. It doesn't matter if they leave. This might be stupid, but let's go crush these guys and see if we can beat them. Nah, that's 43 ships, dude. There's no way we can beat the Spanish Armada. That'd be stupid. Come on. But is it? Maybe we can crush some Ottoman ships. I don't know. Circulation doubles. I'll move these guys over here somewhere. Having a free press means having to deal with the strangest things. The American Watchman, a queer little tabloid that sees a fair amount of circulation in one of our states, has published an opinion piece painting the foreign minister out to be a member of a secret Masonic sect. While this isn't outside the normal scope of this lowbrow nonsense paper, this particular piece of bad writing has received more attention than usual. This particular piece, people for one reason or another actually seem to believe these accusations. Denying the rumors will be seen by the literate upper classes giving in to plebeianism, but not denying the rumors will cause said lower classes to actually believe in them. Do not deny the rumors and everyone in Ohio gains militancy. Deny the rumors and everyone gains more militancy. Oh no, that's just above 80% though. But I saw him at the lodge last week. We're all aristocrats and capitalists. Let's deny the rumors. It's not a big deal. Forget the Spanish Armada. Let's go down and see if we can't help these guys out a tiny bit. Can't really fight the Russians, but we can, like, kind of help by going there, I guess. These guys can pause real quick. Go up there, crush these guys. Just start taking provinces, honestly. Where are they going? Roanoke? Go to Roanoke. Meet them there. Pause. Robert E. Lee. They're going to Wheeling. Can we meet them up in Wheeling? Moral Crusaders, and have these guys meet them right behind in Wheeling. Or we can catch them. Let's play. Crush the Confederate army before they began. Are all of our armies built yet? No, they're not. For now, though, have them just start taking territory. And then we can just merge them. Manually. Where are they going? They're going to Staunton. Let's follow them to Staunton. While the rest of our men go take Roanoke. Liberals have the upper house trained. Morale plus 15, that's nice. Once the Confederate army is dead, we don't have to worry. Looks like they're getting some sort of a navy, though. We gain 1 infamy, which is gone in a year. Yeah, sure. Honestly, the infamy doesn't matter too much now that I increased the rate. I forgot to mention, yeah, infamy. Usually we lose 0.1 per game, or per month when we're not at war. I increased it to 0.4 because, that's really harsh in a militaristic game. And I'm just going to keep it at that for as many games as I play. Might tweak it, but 0. That way I don't have to use an event to cheat out infamy because it's annoying. This is a little more fair, so everybody decays at the same rate. So, lol. The French did that. Has Colombia increased any because of their factory, or Venezuela, whoever? How's their factory doing? I'd like to see that real quick. They have no... Oh, that's a different factory. Oh, that's Brazil. That's why. Oh, I was looking at Brazil. That's why. Venezuela. Nobody's at that wine factory. That's weird. They're subsidizing the other one, the glass factory. I guess they're doing that so they can have their own glass. I don't know. Whatever. So we crushed that army. Let us see if we can't... Oh, Ottoman ships. Where did I put my navy? Oh, wow. The Egyptian army is beating a Russian army. That's... Oh my gosh, do you see that? Of course, the Wallachians are taking their land, but... Do you see that, guys? They're beating a Russian army. That's actually really cool. Oh, I'm a dummy. I can give them more subsidies. Because we're making money again. After that massive streak, we still have $200,000, so it's not a big deal. As much as I like the war, I think they have it under control. There's not much more I can do, so send these ships down here. Let's start battling the Confederates. We have to take care of our own before we help others. That's how the saying goes, right? We can outlaw slavery. As much as I want to do that, I'm going to wait until I get the event for it. We can enact the Bixby letter, though. I almost forgot about that. We lose 2 war exhaustion, which we currently have 10 of because of those rebels. All because of the rebels. I have been shown in the files of the War Department a statement of the Adjutant General of Massachusetts that you are the mother of 5 sons who have died gloriously on the field of battle. I feel how weak and fruitless must be any word of mine which should attempt to beguile you from the grief of a loss so overwhelming, but I cannot refrain from tendering you the consolation that may be found in the thanks of the Republic they died to save. Abraham Lincoln. By sending a letter to Miss Bixby, we can muster additional support for the war effort. And it's really sad. Things like that actually happened. Brothers on different sides of the border would join their respective armies and fight in the same battles and kill each other. Would fight each other. But I guess right now it might be a good idea to talk about certain things, but like the Confederates flag issue that came up earlier this year in North Carolina. That's something I don't want to get into. I can debate about it all day, but I could. The Civil War was honestly a really bad thing. But the South is always seen as a bunch of bad guys, a bunch of just Confederate, jerks. Haha, they got crushed. Nice. Sounds like our war just ended with the others. France accepted, or they got all their war goals. Nice. And I'll go into the Civil War thing next episode, I suppose. But that's all for now, guys. Now, let's just hope that Egypt doesn't get crushed by Russian troops. I think I can intervene, or, well, I don't know, I'm at the war with the CSA, so. I'll talk about the Civil War next episode, but this has been the beginning of the Civil War. I hope you enjoy. Austria now has Bosnia. Russia's been humiliated, and Greece got the Salia like they wanted. That little tiny strip of land caused so many deaths, so much turmoil. They have no military left, but you know, that's just what happens sometimes. Hmm. So that'll be all for this episode. This has been the beginning of the Civil War. Hopefully we'll finish it soon. Next time I'll talk to you a little bit about my opinion on the Civil War. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.